Are you toxic?
So, Chungy, last night you was with the bitch, innit? You think I don't know, but it's all good because all you care about is your stupid hoes, your fucking money, and you don't have no time for me, and I'm done with you.
Put her on the shit that new, she like come again. Don't mind chillin' with the crew, I'm like come again. My phone book so fucking full, hate each one of them. I'm like come again.
Y'all already know what it is, man. We back, another episode. Are you toxic or not? Before we get started, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going. And today I have this special someone, this young lady. Y'all might know her from Big Lex Baddie Collection. Y'all might know her from Pink's Boot Camp. Mm-hmm. And we have the beautiful Oh So Pink. Everybody give it up for Oh So Pink. Oh So Pink in the building.
Hey, y'all already know my name's Pink. Y'all already know how we stepping. Y'all already know how we coming.
Pink, I love the vibe. I love the energy. So tell the people a little bit about where you from.
Well, I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, but
BX stand up.
you already know how we doing.
Okay.
I'm a project baby, but like I spent a lot of time down south in Virginia, so I jack Virginia to is home, like Virginia Beach to be specific. Like middle
VA.
school, high school, Virginia stand up. You heard?
Okay. So, how do most people know? Because, I went on your gram and I see your reels, they do numbers. Your likes, you get likes. Your videos get views. Your reels get, you know what I'm saying? They do what they do. How would most people say they know Pink in this time, in this day and age right now?
Honestly, they know me from Big Lex Baddie Collections. That's the first show I did. I went bananas. Like, to them, I went bananas. I was being degular to me. I guess it's too much for too many people. But they know me from there. They know me from my boots. They know me for talking my shit and slamming bitches on their neck when I have to.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah.
You turned up like that?
Listen, I have a good time.
So what was the audition process like that? Because, I see Zeus, right? And shout out to Jocelyn and Ballistic. Ballistic, listen, when I used to rap, Ballistic produced my first record, Reputation. I've known Ballistic for years. So shout out to Jocelyn, shout out Ballistic. So I saw Lex was on Jocelyn Cabaret, and then she went on to do her own thing. And then now you went on her show, turned up, and now you got your own thing going, which I love, you know what I'm saying? Because you got that entrepreneurial mindset. What was the audition process like for you, though, venturing off and joining the Big Lex Baddie Collection?
Well, I mean, honestly, when I seen the auditions for the show, it was more so like, I think I seen it like around 6 o'clock at night, and then you had to turn in like your audition tape by midnight. But so like very quickly, I threw something on, did my makeup, I made a quick little tape, I sent it off to his name's Alexander the Don. Shout out to him. Find him on Instagram. He mixed my tape for me. He did it for free. This is what he do. But he was like, nah, I know you're gonna get on the show. I know you're gonna do something with it. So he did it for free. And I think I sent in my audition tape at midnight, after midnight. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, man, I'm still gonna send this shit. So I sent it, and then a week later, I got hit with the second phase of the auditions, which is a questionnaire. And then I passed that round, and then I went on to the third round, which is where Big Lex had did a live with all of us, face to face. And my city was going crazy for me. Yeah. When I say my city, I'm talking about the beach. The Bronx, y'all did a little sham, but they didn't do too much for me. But Virginia Beach went bananas. Yeah. Norfolk went bananas.
But you know how crazy. It is with the cities. It's you always get, and I'm from New York, born and raised, but you always get more love, I feel from out of town. And then you get the love. When you lit, then the city that you from is for me, then they go up.
Yeah, now that people know who I am, New York be going crazy behind me. They be like, yeah, if you beefing with a bitch and she coming as her head. I be like, heard you. Bitches be squaring up with bitches for me and everything that I don't know.
They don't, so what? So they don't play about you?
They don't. Shout out to my fans. Y'all definitely do y'all big one behind me.
So what was it like going into, because this was your first experience on reality television or, just being viral, viral moments, right? We've
been viral, but go ahead.
All right. I like that. Walk us into your experience of being in the house, all females, bitches you don't even know. You from the town, so I don't feel like you was nervous, but what was it like for you, going into that?
I mean, I've been to jail, so.
Oh, shit.
I've been around a bunch of bitches before. So, I mean, I went in there just like, okay, so, like, a lot of people may not know. Well, a lot of people do know. Like, I lost my, my boyfriend, my baby father, he committed suicide, and I had lost him, like, prior to going, and thank you, by the way, but prior to filming for the show. So, like, I was going through, like, the super bad depression and shit. So, and that's why I seen the auditions so late. Like, you know, like I had just came home. I was just starting to get back on my phone and shit. I seen the auditions. I applied. So when I went into the house, like I was still going through like that depression and shit. So I really always say like TV really helped me a lot, like get out of that because I was
Took your mind off of shit.
Yeah, like I was able to be around a bunch of people. I grew up with 12 siblings, so I'm always used to being around people. So I was able to just like play my games, have fun, do what I wanted to do, and like just live again. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was an experience. I appreciated it, even though I'm not cool with Big Lex no more. Like, thank you.
What happened? We want to know.
She's just a shiesty ass bitch.
You like she didn't want to see nobody coming up?
No,
shit?
That's a fact. Like, she wants you to stay under her. Like, she want minions. Like, she don't want equals. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know where you from. She started posting some iffy clips, like bitches wearing my shoes, my Timbs. Like, bitch, I'm from the Bronx. Like, don't nobody take your shoes and wear your shoes unless they beat you the fuck up. And ain't nobody beat me up. So why you got my shoes on them little fucking crunchy feet of yours? Like, you feel me? So that's where I falling out happened. But like the show did get me up and out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate
the opportunity. So you know the name of my show is Are You Toxic Now? What do you feel like makes you toxic, Pink? What about you makes you toxic? Is it your mouth?
I mean, my mouth real spicy. I'm from the Bronx, you heard? Like,
but you know, a lot of times that's like a defense mechanism. That really be how y'all be. But in a relationship shit, it's like y'all been through shit, so y'all guarded, y'all walls is up. And once we break that down, y'all really like nice and a sweetheart. You know
I am a sweetheart, like, to the people around me. Nah, don't do that. Because, like, you got to know how to carry it. Like, people will feel like you a sweetheart, and they'll try you. Me, like, people know, like, leave your bullshit at the door, or I'm going to beat you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that to me, that's toxic. Like, I'm a grown-up. I shouldn't go around putting my hands on people, but I am. Like,
I mean, I always say I'm good toxic. Like, I like arguing. Like, in a relationship, I like arguing. Not arguing day and night, but just, like, to ruffle your feathers just so, like, we could fucking shit crazy after. Like, I say I'm good toxic.
That gets you horny?
Yeah, because sometimes, like, arguing, like, my shit be, like...
It depends what the
argument is like, all right, let's get it.
If I'm right and I know I'm right, like, yeah, we could argue because I already know I'm right. We could have crazy sex. But if you right and I know you right, I'm tight.
What makes you right and what makes them wrong?
I'm usually right, so I don't even know.
But how you know if you usually right?
Because it's like, I always get the apologies. I don't do the apologizing.
But that's toxic.
No, that's not.
That's toxic. So you telling me somebody needs to be thankful and appreciative of Pink if Pink opens up her mouth and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Because that's something that you don't do.
Because I'm usually not. Why would I apologize if I'm not wrong?
But how do you know if you're wrong?
Based on who apologized first. It ain't gonna be me, so.
So growing up, I always say, even though I like arguing in a relationship, and not every day, just like little petty arguments, I'm not really confrontational like that. So I really don't like, but like I always was like.
So why pick an argument if you know you're not confrontational?
No. But I mean, like in life, I'm not confrontational. But like in a relationship, it's like it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is like, I would normally always apologize first. You know what I'm saying? Then I got what I'm like.
As you should. You're a man. You're wrong.
No, but not even necessarily to like, not even like in a relationship, just in general. Like you say, like say if like me and one of my mans wasn't talking, and say if I ain't do it, but it's like, all right, we brothers for real. Like it ain't that deep. I would like
the bigger person.
I'll call for, yeah. But that's, I don't want to be the bigger person all the time. Fuck that shit.
Listen.
Like now I'm in my phase where it's like, yeah, life is short and I wish everybody the best. But I ain't the bigger person no more. Like I don't give a fuck.
I always tell people you go low and I'm gonna go to hell. So don't expect me to be the bigger person.
What's the most toxic shit you ever did? First of all, how many serious relationships would you say you've been in, Pink? Serious?
I would say like 2.5.
What's the half?
Because I don't know how serious this one is gonna be. Like,
oh, right now?
Yeah, like we be on and off already. It's
Yeah.
only been 6 months, so.
Oh, okay.
Like, 6 months, like we starting to get to the, are we gonna talk or are we not? Like, you feel me? It's getting a little toxic, so.
So what's the most toxic shit you've ever done while being in a relationship?
Oof. I've done a lot of things in my life. Let me think. I mean, with my baby daddy.
Oh, you have a kid? That's beautiful.
Long story. No, okay. My son was a stillborn, and then his dad committed suicide after.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
his pops. The pops was like a street nigga in the street.
I mean, I wouldn't really say that, but yeah, he was domesticated, but he was outside too.
Do you feel like? All right. So was he looking forward to having a child? Do you feel like your child being a stillborn? Do you feel like that had a little bit of impact with the suicide, or you would never know?
I
like,
mean,
he never
honestly, you'll never know. Like, he always just used to tell me, like, he had these demons, like, from childhood, like, just depression and shit. But he never told me what they were. So, I mean, yeah, that's that. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, I done went to the Steve Wilkos show and everything behind this. Like, his family blamed me.
Word?
Yeah, it was a lot of shit. But actually, on the way here, his aunt called me. We had, like, a 3-hour conversation. And, like, after the show now, like, now we're good. Like, I passed a lot of tests and everything.
So, if you don't mind me asking, we in 2022 now, right? About to be in 20. When did he pass?
He passed May of 2021, May 8th.
Okay. So, I mean, damn. I feel like nowadays when people, people, I'm gonna kill, this back in the day, I'm gonna kill myself. And back in the day, like, nigga, you ain't gonna kill yourself. But I feel like we have to be more sensitive to the fact that people are really feeling like that.
Yeah,
especially being minorities, like we don't be happy, like we don't go to therapy. I don't feel like we shame it. I just feel like it's not something that we do. Especially me, I'm a nigga. It's like I don't want to talk to the lady about nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll smoke or like we'll drink or smoke and go out with the niggas.
You need to know when to get help though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to know when you have to accept help, and that person needs to want to accept help as well. So like, it's one day at a time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot to help people who feel like how he felt, and like, even though the family and I, like, as of today, we're on the same page, like, we weren't always on the same page. Like, they didn't believe it was suicide. And, the detectives and myself, like, knew it was suicide. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
So you really feel like the show saved you in that sense, because had you not went on that show, you probably would have still been spiraling. Like,
yeah, probably.
In your head and all type of shit.
Now I have, like, so many people that have eyes on me, I can't really spiral out of control like that, even if I wanted to. But, like, that's that push I needed. Like, because if not, I would have stopped. I'm a female. Like, I'll sit and think about shit all day until it, like, puts me somewhere like, oh, nah, like.
Are you one of those? So, all right. Man, you one of those overthinkers in a relationship? Like, are you constantly overthinking? Like, if shit is too good, you like, nah, this thing gotta be cheesy. I gotta be fucking bitch. I'm gonna go through this nigga phone when he sleep. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing that.
No, okay. One, I'm gonna go through your phone whether you're awake or whether you're asleep. Let's put that out there. I'll do it in your face. I'm gonna do it in your face.
That's our personal space, though. This is the whole thing. This is why I'm against that. Because I could be talking to one of my bros. I could be talking to a family member. I could be talking to somebody about something personal that they don't want nobody to know, and they feel like they can share with me. And here you is. What's your password, nigga?
Do you really think I'm going to sit and read the personal shit? If
I don't know.
If I don't see it pertain to me,
I don't know.
If it don't pertain to me or a bitch, I'm not going to keep
But how
reading
would you?
it.
But you wouldn't know unless
I'm
you
just going to
dive in
skim.
it.
I'm going to skim. That's it. Like, I don't need. When you asleep, do you really think we sit there and read messages?
I don't know. So
no, we got to skim and get to the meat and the the potatoes of it all.
All right. So look at the people. Phone reading 101. What's the guidelines for going through a nigga phone?
First, don't let him know, because I already know. I know the guidelines. Don't let him know you know his password. And let me tell you how you get the password. Listen, hear me out. Some of them, they like to put the password in, and then some of them got the face. So what you do is, if you got the face, you lock it so he has to put the password in. And then, can I see this real quick? You stand behind him with your phone on video record.
Oh man.
And you just be regular. And he gonna put that password in. And when he go to sleep that night, very slowly in slow-mo, watch it. Now you got the password. You welcome. Listen, I don't tell nobody that trick. That shit is file proof.
Every time?
I've been in all their phones for like a year before they even knew I was there.
Oh
Listen,
my God.
You welcome. Don't tell nobody I told you. And then when you get to the messages, don't go looking for bitches. Like, go to the group chat. Go to him and his mans. Like,
oh man,
go to the group chat.
This is shit to avoid. Avoid.
Listen, or if you want to see who the last person he texted was, put the star in where you're gonna go to compose a message. Put the star in. If the number is saved, it's gonna have all the people in chronological order, whether he deleted the messages or not, is gonna be there. Also, if they got Apple, even better. If they got Apple, listen, I'm putting y'all on to some shit. If they got Apple, even better, because check the MacBook. Check the Apple Watch. If they got an Android, download SMS backup, put your email, any text, calls, pictures, messages, all
crazy.
that is coming to the email and you're going to see it too. You welcome, but I can't tell y'all no more. I got a lot more.
That's crazy.
Y'all welcome.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, I'm happy you said that. Now I know what to do and what not to do. But it also,
that was some good shit.
Yeah, I always like how girls always know everything. That's crazy, bro.
Listen, the ones who go and tell you like, oh yeah, I heard, or oh yeah, I know, you're stupid. Because now he going to change his password and you got to start all over again.
All right, so piggybacking off of that, how long do you keep on having his password and letting shit build up until you let the nigga know, like, my nigga, listen, I know you doing this. Who's this? Who's that? Who's this?
Until
who's
it's spicy, until it's something that make my heart ache. Like, what do you mean?
But for some bitches, they might see one thing and their heart might ache.
But I'm grown. Like, I'm 26 years old. Like, you got to understand certain things. Like, a man is going to be a man. A nigga going to be a nigga. But there's, like, a fine line. Like, you know, there's a line
You feel like
into
all
how
men
much
cheat?
shit. I plead the fifth.
Do you feel like if a nigga cheat, is he cheating back? I mean, like, are you going to cheat back on him?
I've never cheated back on a guy. I could be honest. Like, that's not me. I'm not that type of bitch. However, I'm going to get in your head. I'm going to make you feel like I don't need to cheat back on you because the karma that I'm going to deliver to you is so much worse than going out and fucking somebody.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I don't want that
that's
karma.
why people call me Puppet Master Pink. Like, I get in your head and I live there rent free. Like,
Damn.
you might as well, like, just have left me at that point.
Damn.
And I don't do it on purpose. It's like, you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back. But I know I'm not going to go out and sleep with somebody else. But now, like, your emotions, like, that's all me right there. I live there.
Damn. All right.
Pick
So
and
I
choose your
have
battles.
I have this game that I like to play. We drinking, right? It's called Truth or Shot. You already got to look in your cup. It's straight. So the thing is this, right? And really, I would prefer a shot. I don't know if we could get a shot. Can we get shots?
Yeah, I prefer a shot, too.
I would prefer a shot. 2 shots of Reposado, possibly. So while we waiting on that, all right, so the show was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good enough for you to blow up, and now you can't walk down the street. You walk down the street, people recognize you. Yeah. It was good enough that now you got Pink's boot camp. And tell us about Pink's boot camp. And, like, was you thinking about that when you was on Lex, or when you was on Lex and you say, you know what, I see how she's doing, I see what this could be. I'm going to turn this shit up and I'm going to do my own shit.
I mean, I like filming. I like being on camera. Like, it's my niche. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the season 1 winner of Lex shit. So I won the 10K.
How many seasons is it, by the way? I don't know.
They're on season 2.
Oh, so you still the big dog.
Yeah, I'm still the face of the network. They
still
know
the-
who the fuck I am. Like, don't stop playing with me. But like, I got put off this season because I really wilded out. I broke my hand fighting and everything. So yeah, look, you see that lump right here? There's no lump here. That's from the calcium building up on my bones. Like, I be slamming bitches. Like,
Yeah.
So what happened?
So for us and for everybody watching, I'm gonna put a clip because I'm sure there's clips floating around. We're gonna see how she slammed bitches on their neck. But what? So when you on TV and you with all these bitches, because now I'm seeing it on Zeus, I'm seeing it on Now That's TV.
Now That's TV.
I'm seeing it
Flexo.
on Flexo.
Shout out to Flexo.
Shout out to Flexo. Pink, you know what I want to do? When you doing your competition, I'll fly out there myself. You know how they be having guest judges? Let me be a guest judge for one challenge. I want to see how they interacting in the house for something. We're going to talk about that. Let's chop
You
it
could
up
have
about
been
that.
perfect for one of my challenges, honestly. Are you toxic or not? That would have been perfect.
Yeah. We doing next season.
For a fact, like with my show, like I know you see people constantly fighting, and don't get me wrong, like I'm a fighter, I will fight you, but like I feel like there's more to me than that makes me a baddie than just fighting. Like the women on my show got degrees, like they got businesses, like and I promoted that in a way that the other networks have not been promoting their contestants. You feel me?
That's good.
I gave them real challenges. I get like other than them just sitting in the house fighting all day, like, and I gave them real rewards for those challenges. So
they had the army fatigue. They
yeah,
was
you
on like
feel
one
me?
accord.
Yeah, exactly.
They was marching.
Like I actually did things that made my show better and a better network than what other networks was giving me. Thus far.
you was shedding light on the positive shit and things like that.
Yeah, cause like who want to see bitches fight all day with no substance?
So I have this game that we play. And shout out to After Hours on the Rocks. After Hours on the Rocks. Can we get a shot? Can we get 2 shots? Yeah. Can we get a shot After Hours on the Rocks, please? One for me. Thank you. Damn, that's a double shot. One for Pink.
Don't be pussy.
Thank you so much. Shout out to After Hours on the Rocks. And shout out to my sis, Chef Leah. Skirt.
That food
Skirt
was
pack.
so good.
Those wings, the Rasta pasta.
I had to go reapply my lipstick.
Yeah, nah, she don't fuck around.
Yo, so good.
So you're gonna take a shot, even though she poured us up. So basically, how this game goes is truth or shot. We're gonna take this shot, and if you could take it without, like, making an ugly face, the first person to make the ugly face got to do a confession that nobody know. We got to confess to something. You with that?
You ready to lose?
I don't got a problem with confessing, and I might, let's get it. Okay, I'm gonna confess. I lost. I lost.
And I still ain't make a face.
I lost. Woo! I lost. All right.
Your chest burn?
A little bit. So my confession is, for people who don't know, I'm a church boy. I came up in church. I did. And they say church boys the worst boys.
Do they now?
They say that.
Okay.
I guess I'm toxic. So I guess we is. So coming up in church, you know what I'm saying? In church, they got the deacons and shit. And the deacon had a daughter. And we was cool. I would hate on her. And and in my teens, I ain't try her. But when I got older, like my early 20s, she slid on me. And I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram. I don't know what it was. I wound up fucking the deacon daughter, man.
Listen.
I wound up fucking the deacon daughter.
So, was it worth all the years of waiting?
I ain't gonna do. Yes.
Yes.
That shit was crazy. Yeah. On God, she had good. It was good.
Man.
It was good.
To counter that,
It was good.
let me tell you.
You should be a good sport and confess something.
I'm about to just tell you something like along those lines.
Okay, go ahead.
Like so he not even white, he's Spanish, but he like white skin Spanish.
Body.
Like, yeah, he boricua. So am I though, but I'm brown. So like, you feel me? Like, shout out to my Spanish people, no shade.
Morenita.
You ain't never gonna catch me with a Spanish man. Like, I'm sorry.
Why?
I just love me. You
love morenos.
Listen, love me.
I'm the
down.
moreno. Period.
Listen, let me down. You heard? Like, you'll never catch me with a Spanish man. I'm sorry. But he was kind of like me. Like, you feel me? Even though he was white skinned, like, he wasn't really with all his Spanish shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I see the nigga, he work on my car or whatever. And he's like,
oh, he one of the.
Oh yeah, he was a mechanic.
He was one of the niggas in the Bronx with the tigers to the side. And
Son, nah, but he had his own,
like. You talking about niggas who can't go over speedboat?
Nah, it won't even in New York. Like, thank God. Like, but he had his own shop and everything. Well established. He taught me how to cook steak and everything. Like, he was official. Fly me out and everything. Never gave him no pussy. But this particular day, I'm like, all right, it's been like 4 years. No
after
pussy.
4 years?
I don't care. I mean, we weren't dating. He was fucking who he was fucking. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why I gotta give you pussy if you already fucking?
If you already fucking someone else, you saying?
Yeah, he already fucking other people. Why I gotta give you pussy too?
Because Was he being patient with you? Was he taking his time with you? Was he listening to you? Was he nurturing?
Did I like
Hold on. I'm about to ask you. Was he nurturing you? Did you like him? Clearly you like him.
Let's get to no, I didn't. Like he was doing
After
all those
4
things, and that's what I wanted. But
Damn,
it's
man.
only wrong if you're lying.
Toxic, bro.
Listen, it's only
you got
wrong
this
if you're lying. I'm not
you
lying to
strung him
niggas.
You strung him along for 4 years now.
I ain't string nothing. I told him what it was. Like he knew I was talking to other niggas. Like,
But you strung him along in his feelings, knowing he cared about
that
you.
don't got nothing to do with me. That's your personal problem. If I'm being honest with you, listen to what's coming out of my mouth. Like niggas always talk about how we don't listen to what's coming out of your mouth.
Y'all don't.
I do. I'm not your girl copy. Now,
Oh,
like,
I love it. I love that.
like, but with that, and this me being honest.
Respect that. No. Listen, we gotta respect the honesty because that's what everybody wants. But a lot of people's not ready for that conversation.
Son, I love me an honest man. Like, I don't care if you like, yo, yeah, I was just with a bitch. I'm going to pull up on you after. Copy. Like, because it's your honesty. Because if we get into an actual committed relationship where it's me and you've been honest with me all these years or all the time we was talking, whatever the case may be. So when you tell me something in a relationship, I'm going to believe you.
But
like,
is there something, is it, like, can you be too honest?
Yeah.
Like, so, all right, so this is what I'm saying, right? So a friend of the show, Holiday, she was just on, and we'll drop the episode before this. She said, if a nigga is whack in bed, she's telling him right there, like, your dick is whack. And she said, everybody should be honest. I'm like, that's like us telling y'all right there, like, if the pussy's what, your pussy's what. After y'all just gave yourselves to us, yo, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Thanks for coming, but your pussy was trash.
I mean,
Like, imagine us doing that. Like, come on.
there's a difference between being honest and being, like,
A dickhead asshole.
yeah, like being an asshole, being disrespectful. Like, if the shit is trash, don't fuck him no more. Or if he doing everything
Is
you
you
like,
gonna tell a nigga he just gave you whack dick after your fuck?
I might tell him later on, but not right then and there. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. But that's me, like, saving your feelings. There's a difference
Facts.
between me saving your feelings and not being honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I know that we're talking, yeah, I talk to other people. I know you talk to other people. What you lying about it for? We're not in a relationship. That's honesty for your ass. Being hurtful is, nigga, the dick was trash. I'm about to go fuck me another nigga. Like, girl, just go do it. It's not your man. You don't got to tell him. Like, you feel me? Like, there's a difference.
No. You right, because when you tell somebody you doing that to hurt their ego, to damage them, right? To hurt their feelings and shit.
Yeah, like, there's a difference between trying to hurt somebody's feelings and being, like, just, like, I'm not a grimy bitch. I'm a toxic bitch, but I'm not grimy. You feel me? Like, I might... And this is a true story because I did it last week. I might steal your car. But, like, I'm not going to bust the windows out and all that after stealing it.
Hold on. Jasmine Sullivan bust the windows out the car. We want to know, tell us about the situation where you stole his car. Whose car was it? Where was you at? And why did you steal a car?
I mean, okay. So... It is getting a little hot.
Shout out to After Hours on the Rocks.
Shout out. Listen. So,
shout out to Chef Skirt.
Me and Shorty, my current Shorty, was arguing. Like, you know.
Let them tattoos. Go ahead.
Thank you. It's one of those nights where he's flipping the bed so I don't sleep on it and put it in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of nights. Like, we arguing. But we don't hit each other. That's a different type of toxic. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But I will talk my shit. You could take the bed. Like, all right, nigga. Like,
hold on, wait.
It's your house.
No.
On telling me go home. I'm not
leaving. On God. I might tell you if I'm arguing, bitch, get the fuck out. Leave my house.
I'm not gonna go.
Listen,
Shouldn't have picked me up.
Yeah. Facts. I don't want you to leave. I might want you to act like fake leave, like fake pack your shit, but let me chase you.
And that's when I really do go.
But to take the bed, first of all, mattresses is dumb big, dumb heavy. How you even taking a bed?
And it's a king size.
How you taking take the bed is crazy.
Nah, okay. So first off, I just want to put out that this particular dude that I talk to currently, like, he a good dude. He not from the projects. He grew up in the same house since the day he was born. I'm
from the projects.
I'm a project baby.
Me too. I don't live
but
there
he
no
not,
more,
so he don't get it sometimes.
You
feel
know
me?
what I'm saying?
Like, he don't understand it sometimes.
You have to go through what we had to go through.
So he don't be understanding me. And we got into it because he did some toxic shit. First off, I'm in his close friends. He removed me from the close friends to share some Insta model bitch talking about, oh, I want her. Cool, I want her too. You ain't about to meet her, neither am I. Like, you didn't have to remove me, you sneaky. So, but I'm the bitch, I'm gonna make you stand on your shit. And so if that's toxic, so be it. So we gonna argue. So we get into it. He's like, oh, go home. I got up the first time to go home, and he was like, no, lay back down.
Facts. We don't really want y'all to leave.
Okay, then. So when he told me to go home,
on the pillow. Lay back down and drool.
Listen,
Drool on this pillow.
When he told me to go home the next time, I don't give a fuck. And he actually meant it this time.
Oh.
No, nigga, we stayed up for like 10 hours. Yo, we didn't go to sleep till like 10 in the morning, bro.
Beefing.
Son, he moved the bed out the room. And you know what? I sat on top of the metal frame and I was like, and I'm still not leaving.
But
only to show him, like, nigga, I don't gotta do nothing that you tell me to do. But is that toxic a little bit?
No, but you strike me as, why you even got off the bed? You like, nah, fuck out of here, nigga. Take
because
it's
either I got up or he flip it.
Oh shit, but you like, fuck, like take the mattress, but I'm gonna stay on the frame though.
Facts. Like, what you gonna do? Move the frame, nigga? You look dumb. Yeah. You look dumb putting it in the hallway. Now all your neighbors know.
At him taking the mattress though?
I dead was, and I was getting him more tight. I'm gonna tell you, I'm the type of bitch, like, and this is my toxic trait. Like, I know you want the reaction. I know you want me. I'm the bitch that will turn over and go to sleep on you in the middle of you being mad. So that made him tight.
You like reactions too, though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get my reaction. You're not gonna get yours. That's why I'm the puppet master, and you're not. Like,
when your birthday?
I'm a Pisces. I'm February 20th.
Damn! Shout out to all the Pisces. I'm a Gemini cuss. I'm Gemini Cancer cuss, but I relate to Gemini. I'm June 21st, so I'm like, it's like 5 of me. I
talked to a Gemini.
Yeah.
He used to play with my feelings.
It's 5 people in here. One day,
yeah, I don't like that.
In the morning, I'm like this. Nighttime, I'm like this. Right now, in this very moment, I'm like this.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Do y'all know who y'all are, or y'all just
I know who I am, but
multiple personalities?
Yeah. Sometimes it's not Chung. Sometimes it's Chungy. Sometimes it's Del. Sometimes it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who the other 3 people is, or other 2 people is. I don't know. Sometimes I wake up and I don't know who I'm getting.
Son, me too.
I need to go talk to somebody.
I got BPD. Listen, I got BPD. My fucking emotions be all over the place. This one nigga, I was at his crib and he threw my shit outside just trying to be disrespectful to get a reaction. I mean, man, I jumped up.
I would never do that.
Son,
I would never do that.
I jumped through the wall, like literally, like shoulder first, went through his room into the bathroom. Like literally, you see my body prints. Like, he was mad.
One thing I don't do and would never do, I don't play with people's personal belongings because I know how hard.
Yeah, don't touch my shit because I'm gonna destroy your shit.
Thousands of dollars in drip. Now I don't want to be superficial. I don't want to be vain. I work hard for my shit.
But you work hard for that shit. Don't touch my stuff.
Thousands of dollars worth of clothes, bro. If you do anything to my clothes, and I've been fortunate with nobody never did nothing to my clothes. Like bleach, like I never got that. Like
nah.
I might have got. You might have took something and give it back to me.
It's 2022. If you bleaching niggas' clothes, you dumb. Especially if it's designer. Take that shit and sell it on eBay, ma. You're welcome.
Like
it'll be right in his closet. Whole time he think it's gonna be there until you sell it.
Yo,
and then
you giving him too much game.
Like,
yo, she giving y'all too much game.
That is shipped off. Like,
so, how do guys approach you?
I mean, it depends on the guy. Like, honestly, some guys, I don't even know why they open their mouths to fucking speak to me. Like, do you really think me and you would talk? And then it's like some of them, I don't know if I give off like gangster. I don't know if I give off street bitch.
In the words of my sister, my female friends, it's giving gangster.
Like,
it's giving gangster.
In
bitch.
New York, to be called a nigga is a compliment as a female. Like, yo, you act just like a nigga. It's a compliment.
No. So all right. So me as a nigga, right? I love New York bitches. I love y'all attitude. I love how y'all get fly. I love how y'all put it together. Same time as I love Southern belles because I feel like they more feminine. Yeah, I feel like
ain't no y'all. Them. Right. Let's say them because you know I'm a mixture.
All right. So New York girls, I feel like y'all come up around a lot of niggas and the slang and the culture.
I got 12 brothers.
Yeah, and y'all might have more of a rough exterior. You feel me? That's how I feel like. That doesn't make y'all more or less. I just don't want to talk. At the same time as I could talk to a girl that can switch it on and off. I don't want to fuck with a bitch and I feel like I'm fucking with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I saw something from the artist Finesse 2 times. He was dating the Erica Banks girl. and he broke up with her because he looking for a lady. He don't want to be called gang
I seen
and
that.
shit like that. And I can relate to that. Like when you get a certain age, like I don't want to talk to my girl. What up, gang? What up? Da, da, da. Like my.
It depends though.
I want a lady.
If you
Shanae, lady. I want a lady.
If you treat me like a lady and give me this environment where I feel like it's okay for me to be feminine and
in your feminine ways and shit?
like thrive in my femininity.
What does that look like for you? What is that?
A protector.
Okay.
A provider.
Nigga have a gun on the table. Gun in the.
That's kind of sexy, but that's not what I meant. That's too though. But it's like, all right, like I said, and that's just going to my current shorty that I'm talking to. Son.
He took the bed.
He is whole CO.
He took the bed. That's what he thought he was on Rikers. He thought he was searching cells when they flipping mattresses.
But I mean, like he don't talk to me. He does not approach me and be like, "Oh, yo, you gonna do this?" Like I'm already from the P's. Like you gonna give me a flashback? Like don't do that to me. He always talks to me very calmly. If you calm, I'm calm. You come with energy, I'm coming with energy. I'm a real ass nigga at the end of the day, nigga. Like, I got, like I said, 12 brothers. So if you talk to me like a lady, I'm going to behave like a lady. But when you come to me trying to, like tower over me or show that masculinity, you don't got to be that way with me. I'm your bitch. I'm your girl. Like, you feel me? If you make this an okay environment for me to be soft, I'm going to be soft. But if you make me feel like I need to be on my P's and Q's, that's how I'm going to come at you.
I talk to multiple women. And I'm hearing that a lot. So I'm starting to think that men aren't really, I'm not going to go as far as to say not protecting, but they probably are not doing, because I pride myself on giving the men a voice, right? We probably need to do more in making y'all feel protected and comfortable and vulnerable. So I'll apologize on behalf of all the men for us not sheltering y'all, protecting y'all. And I feel like that's probably what we need to do. But I also feel like y'all need to listen when we speak and not always try to give us pushback when it's not needed. Because we also looking for someone, a nurturer, a wife, someone.
Listen, I'm a nurturer. I dating me, you don't gotta cook. You don't gotta clean. You don't gotta set your own doctor's appointments.
You can make rice, and then you make the shit out of some rice.
Son, you know I'm Spanish. Like I'm trying. Like I keep saying I look mad.
I see the wet and wavy. First of all, let me do a flashback. Like in New York, back in the day when we was nice, I'm way older than you. I'm 33, right?
That is not way older than me. I told you I'm 26.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna be 26, y'all.
But it's all good though. It's like when the Spanish girls should come to high school with the wet hair, with the body spray. They used to walk past you, smelling like mad perfume and shit. You giving me that? That's good.
Listen,
Jenny from the Bronx. You giving me?
Listen, it's Pink from the Bronx, though. You heard?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's like, I don't know. Like, I love to cater to my man. I love to cook for my man. I love to clean for my man. I love to do your laundry. I love to suck your dick. Like, I love to be your woman.
Woo.
But when you start doing wacky shit,
woo,
now I gotta be your nigga because I'm gonna punch you in your mouth like I'm a nigga. Like,
oh shit.
Not literally, figuratively speaking, because like
maybe literally, maybe.
Sometimes it depends, but not like on some real shit. Like I was in one DV relationship ever. That was like I was dating him from 15 to 21.
Nah, you gotta get out of that. Everybody gotta get out of that.
Like I said, I'm about to be 26. And I dated him 15 to 21, and like the last 2-3 years is when we started putting hands on each other. You feel me?
When they get like that, it's like no turning back.
And I'll never go back to that.
Don't go. I encourage everybody, and if you know somebody going through that, y'all need to walk away because
for a fact,
once
it don't
happens,
get better.
it's gonna keep on happening.
But you know that's not to negate that person, like, because he's not a bad person, but together we were bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel like you pushed his buttons to get him that way?
Oh yeah, like because I talk my shit. You feel me? And I've always been this way. But to put my hands on someone I'm dealing with, someone you sleep beside, someone you having sex with, that's not okay. Yeah. And that was not okay. As friends, and we've been friends now. Like I said, we broke up at 21. I'm 26. Like, we've been friends for 5 years. Like, we're amazing fucking friends. Amazing friends. He had a baby on the way. I'm happy for him.
Would you go to the baby shower?
Yeah, but I don't like his baby mama. So, fuck that hoe. Bitch, you knew you wanted my nigga when we was dating, and now you got a baby by him. Fuck you. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I'm happy for him. That's my ex. We are great. Like I said, he's a great man. We're great friends. You got to understand the difference between someone being a great person, a great woman, a great man, but they're just not great for you.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So maybe y'all bring out the worst in each other. So even after 6 years, we brought out the worst in each other. He's great with this new woman, even if I don't like the bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know? So
you hit on something, right? Talk about DV shit. And I'm never gonna go, I don't insert myself in nobody's business saying what's DV or not. So we see the whole Blueface and Krishan shit. What's your
they
take?
don't got shit on me.
What's your take on that? What's your take on that?
From the
I feel
thing?
like everybody mean well. I don't know them personally. We only know what we see. I'm not gonna go as far as say he put his hands on her.
Bro, she had a fucking
If
black
you
eye
could
and a
Google
busted
whatever
nose.
you want to Google about that situation, Google it. But do you feel like that's becoming more of the norm right now with how he is growing up in this era? Like it's not so like.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You're not. Like, how do you feel about that?
As far as that, she's still young. And, you know, knowing what I know of her, and like knowing what I know of her, because one of my sisters actually grew up in the same city as her.
Word?
Yeah, with her biological mom. We had the same father. But she always been lit. Like, Krishan always been lit. She always been like that bitch, you know? But this is the first time when she felt acceptance and love. All we could do, because it don't matter how much you tell somebody, like, that's not
So
for
your
you.
sister's father is her father?
Not Krishan's father, no.
Oh.
Me and my sister got the same father, but different mothers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like she grew up in that city, so she know of her. Because, you know, we all around the same age.
Facts.
Like I said, I'm 25. I'm going to be 26. And my sister's 23.
Facts.
So she's a year older than Krishan. They know each other. Well, they know of each other, I should say, from Baltimore. So it's like she never had that type of love. She never had that type of person. All we could do, because we've all been in relationships, not probably as toxic, but toxic enough to where it didn't matter what somebody told us, we stayed. All we could do is let her know there's better. And hopefully before her life ends or his life ends or something crazy go for them, they both see that there's something better. You feel me?
Facts.
And that's just that. Like, I don't fault her at all. I was going to keep going back to my nigga. There ain't nothing you could tell me.
I feel like they love each other.
Listen,
and I feel like that love is pure and it's strong.
They do, but they don't know how to channel that love. They don't know
I think
how
it might be the alcohol. I don't feel like that's something that they doing on the norm.
It is, though, because we see it every single day.
I mean, but then...
there's a live, there's a video.
Now, listen, I'm not condoning nothing, but they both out getting money, going to hostings, getting lit, drinking, and that might fuel shit.
Listen,
and I'm not saying that that's okay.
They love each other, but they do not know how to work past the things that have hurt each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is a different type of toxicity. Like, so it's not even funny to watch no more. Like, y'all are really hurting each other. You feel me? And being from experience from when I was 19, I know that hurt. Like, once she get out of that, she won't go back to that. Even if it's like how I am with him now. Like, I love you to fucking death. I'm so happy for you. That's not for me. I don't want to do that again. She hopefully, not just her, but him as well, like men and women, will grow from that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm mature enough to know that much. I'm toxic enough to steal your car, but mature enough to know we're going to grow from it. You feel me?
Why did you steal a car?
Because,
this nigga who flipped the bed, by the way, right?
Yeah, like, you're not going to bring me to your house. We get into it, and then you tell me find a way home. You think I'm going to call my own? I mean, I could call my own Uber. I could. But this bomb-ass pussy, like, that you always... I didn't give it to him that night. If I would have gave it to him...
You gave it to me, you brought the car back on God.
No, I didn't. But he got it last night, though. But I didn't. I didn't, though. But I'm just saying, like... It's like, I'm not, no. Like, you don't bring somebody to your home and then say, find your way back home. You think I'm going to get on the fucking... On the subway, nigga? Is that what you think? And
so let me ask
it was really a way to disrespect me because he a 6-figure nigga. Like, he paid. So you got the money to send me home. You just don't want to.
So you stole the car. You said, nigga, no, you come Uber here.
You come get your car. Exactly, nigga. And I left his keys in my mailbox. You know what he did? He Ubered his fucking $50 ride to my crib and got his keys. Because it's at that point, it's just to prove to
you
that
give him a hug and a kiss after, like, baby, I'm sorry?
No.
Yo.
I ain't saying sorry. I'm not sorry. Why bring me to your house and then tell me find my way back home? I found my way back home in your fucking vehicle, stupid. To my car. And then I took my car and then I went to work. You welcome. Like,
Yo, you a real life movie, Steven Spielberg.
Son.
Scorsese. You a movie. So, Pink, what would you change about you if you could change anything of being on Big Lex Baddie Collection? It didn't make you was born who you is, you are who you are, right? But I guess in the reality world, and you've been viral before that, would you change anything from that show?
Personality-wise or just how I look?
Just in
I'll
general,
probably
like,
change my
whatever you feel.
clothes because none of those clothes was flattering on my big-ass body at the
I
time.
gotta watch the episode. But you gonna send us a clip because we gotta see her flip a bitch on it.
I was
go ahead.
bigger. Like I told you, I was going through that whole depression shit. Like just so I was like 170, 180 on the show in season 1.
What are you now?
135, baby. I'm trying to get a BBL, and they told me I had to gain 15 pounds.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I'd rather you tell me I could gain weight than lose weight. Like,
Oh, okay.
so, like, I would honestly change them ugly ass outfits. I would still fuck the same bitch I fucked. Shout out to her. Your pussy was good.
Wait. So you with this shit, so you'll fuck a bitch if need be. So you with threesomes and all that
There's
shit.
never a need be. There's always I want to. I don't need to fuck anybody.
So do you feel like women please women better than a man please a woman?
I definitely feel like she ate my pussy better than any nigga. Like, oh my God, this is one bitch that used to make me come in like 7 seconds. Like,
On one of the episodes prior, I ain't gonna get into all that.
I'm saying, like, can a woman deliver a strap better? No. A man definitely would dick you down better.
Yeah,
but
I
can
did
a
got
bitch
a heartbeat,
stick
I
her
did got a
warm
temperature, I did
ass,
got-
wet ass tongue in me better? Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's what you would change. That's all you would change.
I would just change the outfits. I would still sleep in the same bed with the same girl, fuck the same girl. What else? They told us that they was gonna blur out all our naked parts. No, you see my nipples on the fucking show. But you know what? Those titties ain't these titties, so I don't care.
Oh, shit.
But I'm just saying, like,
Listen, that's good.
it's like the embarrassing parts you would change.
Yeah.
But as far as
But you
eating
never
pussy,
know what's going to be embarrassing because they just film it.
exactly. Like, as far as eating pussy and fucking and doing whatever the hell it is I wanted, like, I wouldn't change that shit because you know what? Like, I am who I am.
That's you.
Facts. Like, I am who I am.
Can you still be friends with an ex, Pink?
I'm friends with all my exes.
Why? Cause
Toxic. Go ahead.
I mean, do you feel like you just a vibe? Like, they just...
9 times out of 10,
Because me, knowing you cool as fuck right now. Like, you cool.
thank
like,
you. And
you
I'm
cool.
this way in a relationship, too. The only way that me in a relationship is going to go down is based off of you and your actions.
In dishonesty, not being
Yeah,
honest.
like most niggas are not honest. They feel like you telling them to be honest with you is a trick. Like, nigga, it's trickery. Like,
And
no, I'm
so
for real.
let me piggyback off that. I can agree with that because I've been in situations where it's like, women, y'all ask for honesty, then I'm honest, and then it's just like shit go left. Like, I had a, you know what I'm saying? Many. I mean, I'm not even really gonna get into all that, but I done dealt with some females and I was honest, and it still was like, But in my defense, I was fucking around with them. I wasn't in a relationship with them, right? And I was telling them what it was, what I wanted it to be, where it could go, but we just vibing, and they would just force, certain shit. And I'm like, nah, you gotta go.
I mean, fucking with a bitch like me, like, all right, I'm gonna be real with you. I never had a one night stand. Like, I never met somebody, fucked somebody, and that was it. Like, the guys that I have had sex
So
with.
you never had first date sex?
Never, ever, not once. And that's not to say I'm perfect, but I know what I got. Yeah. All my exes can agree, and they've all told me, like, you ain't shit, but you got some good pussy, bitch.
Yo.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be out here handing that out. Like, I can't just be like, here.
Yo.
The girl that I fucked on the show, we only fucked for 1 week. We only filmed for 1 week. And at the end of that week, she was crying. Like, crying in front of the whole world, making the world think that I did something. It's the pussy, and I know it's like that. So
these shows...
toot my own horn. That's where you inserted.
So these shows only film for a week, but it's just constant filming.
Yeah, I mean, some shows, like if you're on a dating show, they film for like anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 weeks. So it just really depends. Like,
Depends on the vibe. So when you do, how do you do Pink's Baddies Boot Camp? Like, is it like the same structure, like a week?
Yeah, I did a week of filming because this is my first season. And honestly, now that I am the host of the show and an executive producer of a show, I see the difference between being a contestant and being a producer. You know what I'm saying? That 1 week.
What's the difference from us on the outside looking in who like don't
y'all
know?
don't know everything.
Yeah.
It's impossible for y'all to know everything. And it's crazy.
Storylines and shit?
Yeah, because like we have to fit story, and that's why sometimes you will see somebody like with their hair this color and going through this shit, and then in a later scene you see them with a different color going through it because we have to finish the storyline. You get what I'm saying? Like they may have said half of it here, but then they didn't say the other half until later. And then we gotta merge it.
And in the confessional type shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so freaking different, but it's worth it. Like I said, I love being in front of the camera.
But listen, season 2 or even season 3, it don't matter.
Season 2 is gonna be my upgrade.
You got my contact. I want to come down because I watch reality TV, and I know sometimes y'all be having people come on the show like, yo, this one gonna tell me if y'all here for what y'all need to be with. Yeah, I'm one of those. Let me put up to the spotlight. Yeah.
For my season 1, I did my 2 cities, New York versus the beach.
Yeah.
So I had anyone from New York and anyone from Virginia, 8 girls, had them in a house. And most of what we did was like people just volunteering because they wanted to show their business. Like when I say Virginia really showed out for me, for one of my challenges.
Shout out to VA. What's that, 757? Am I wrong?
That's a fact. The 757. We outside with it. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Like, they already know. Before the people see me, like I said, I have brothers. I have 8 older brothers. Like, they see my brothers outside. And then I'm my mom's oldest daughter. So then they see me come outside. They was like, yo, you got a sister?
Oh,
like,
shit.
so it's been in me. You feel me? And like I had so many people just like, yo, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. And it came out amazing. So I can't wait for that project to drop. You feel me? But season 2, now that I see all the fuck ups I have in season 1, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be bananas. Season 2, and you gonna be there.
Hey, I'm about to say now, I hope I get an invite to come and be like, I just want to see
now we making
it.
shmoney. Like, you feel me? We can pay for people to pull out, you heard?
So 2 things I want to ask you real quick before I ask you other questions. What's the story behind the tattoos? I see you tatted up.
You
Tatted
heard? I mean, as far as my tattoos go, this one was a cover up. I was like 18. I had got a gun on this arm. I don't know who I thought I was. Don't ask me.
A gangster.
You know, a little something like that. And my tattoo artist, he actually freestyled this. He actually covered it up. Like, he just took his tattoo gun and started going. No stencil. This is in honor of my baby father. His name was L. That's why you see the EL in the camera. He shot music videos, says, I will love you forever. That's stuff we say to each other. That's that. This is just a henna tattoo. I used to fucking draw on my hand with marker. I always wanted a
Very
hand.
Rihanna.
Yeah, very much so. You know, me and Rihanna got the same birthday. Shout out to you, mama. And, like, I always wanted it, but, like, I'm in law school, so I was like, I can't get no tattoo on my hand. I can't get no tattoo
You
on my
would be
neck.
the most gangster lawyer I ever know in my life.
It ain't even that. I'm going to be the most relatable lawyer you could ever know in your life because, you know what? I came from the same struggle as the people that most likely need representing. You feel me?
Thanks.
So that's why I love the way I am. Like,
You know, me and you got a lot in common. Not to cut you off, right? I'm from the projects, born in the projects. I never wanted for nothing, never needed for nothing. However, my family was from the projects. Always went on vacation, always got whatever I wanted. I'm going to say it again. However, my family was from the projects. We had timeshares here. I don't know what my mom and my stepfather was doing.
listen, it's using the system because
But,
the system been using us.
However, we wasn't rich, but however, I saw people, you know, coming from the conditions with less than me. I saw people who never went on vacation. I saw people, niggas fighting. I saw this one having kid after kid after kid. You know, we had to step over P in the elevator, go down the
Facts.
Go down the staircase A, step
But
over
it made
P's
you.
and shit.
It made you.
It definitely made
Character
me.
is fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
You're.
it definitely made me who I am. And thankfully, I was able to travel all over the world and create a living for myself and just be who I am. So I really applaud you on that because a lot of people, they can't see outside of them walls of NYCHA. New York City Housing Authority, for everybody who don't know. A lot of people can't see outside of that. But you saw a way, and then that's good. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a young minority
And
woman.
I love that I'm from where a lot
Yeah,
of
I don't
people
regret it.
from.
I don't regret
love
it.
that shit. Like, I love who I am. Like, I know I'm ghetto. I know I'm rough around my edges, but. And I even catch myself sometimes speaking in my white people voice. You feel me? Like, we all got that voice. Like, I even
turn
catch
it on and turn it off, too.
You facts.
As
like,
well.
But I want to get to a point where I could just talk like this and people still get the message. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not, oh, she's ghetto, she's this, she's that. So it's like I could talk to my people like this, they get me, or I could talk to them in a more sophisticated voice and they still get me. But like I want to merge that. Like it only do you know that in order to change something, it takes 50 years? Like if you wanted to change a law and you start today, on average, it takes 50 years for that law to actually change.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
So, all right, I started my 50 years 2 years ago. I'm 48 years into this, you feel me? Like, so like, I don't even know. Like, that's the type of time I'm on.
I want to get back into, I want to jump into some toxic shit. Not toxic shit, baby. What's off limits in the bedroom for you, Pink?
Shit, I'm a nasty bitch. Listen, the only thing I would say is don't leave no like physical bruise. Not even because I'm light skinned.
Oh, you don't like getting beat up?
I'm yellow.
You don't get
so
beat
like
up?
you grabbing me by my hips and shit.
That's
like
regular.
First off, if you eating my pussy, I'm gonna
your
put
ribs.
Nah, nigga, you can't. I'm gonna punch you the fuck back. Listen, I'm a fucking UFC wrap my legs around your neck and choke you out. Don't do that. But like I'm light skinned, so like even fucking me from the back, like sometimes your thumbprints will be on my sides, but I like that shit. Ooh. Like I like for a nigga to grab me by my neck, spit in my mouth, all of that. But like my limits, not even because you could spit in my mouth. You can even spit on my face. I don't even care. But like, don't piss on me.
You a good girl, Pink. You such a good girl.
Like I'm saying, like just don't like piss on me. Not even because my nigga told me a bitch. Like he said, the most dominant he ever felt is when a bitch told him to piss on her when she was in the shower. Nah, I gotta top that. Piss on my face. Like I gotta top that. I don't care. I gotta top that. She not outdoing me. Like I said, that Spanish side of me kicking real quick because I wanna outdo a bitch. Like
I mean, so. All right, and shout out to my homegirl Mimi. She a friend of the show, and she's one of the last clips I put up. So long story short, she said she was on vacation with her mans, and they was having balcony sex. And I said, that's normal. Because I say, I have balcony sex in mad different countries, right? But she said that it was when they left the room and they went by the pool area. When they looked up, they realized, like, oh, shit, everybody saw us having sex. And I said, oh, and then they went with like her friend and her friend nigga.
I love to see my nigga eat a bitch out.
So look, you know what I told her? I said, I bet you your friend and her nigga was mad, or one of them was mad because y'all up there getting it popping. Now if it was me, I'm competing with you. So now
you got
when you go to the resort and they serving the food, and the fucking
you better put that bitch on the buffet table.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Listen, I'm the type of bitch to tell you in the middle of the club, like, and your niggas is watching, like, yo, babe, meet me in the bathroom. Like, they gonna know what's happening, but they ain't gonna know what's happening. Like,
a good girl.
I'm just like that. Like, I love to please my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, please me, I please you. Can't no bitch outdo me with my nigga.
You speaking Spanish?
Listen.
¿Qué tú haces?
Listen, I'm gonna be like, come mi chocha, papi.
Ah, man.
Like, and he gonna come eat it up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Can't no bitch outdo me with my own shorty. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if he was here before me, after me, during me. That's the reason I'm still the last one standing.
Damn.
You heard?
What should be posted in close friends? Is close friends for like shit?
Close
you just
friends is for subbing. I'ma sub my nigga in my close friends. So don't feel special. Like, close friends is for subbing. Like, if I'm really mad and I'm arguing with my nigga, now not only is the sub gonna be sexy and sexual, yeah, like he gonna know it's about him. I'm still gonna do it. But you know what? Like I said, like, my man is my man just because we've been talking. He's the only person I'm sexually active with. But that's not to say that I don't got other niggas texting my phone. Like, I'm still very much single. Like, if you want me to not text other niggas, make me your girlfriend. You just my man because we talked for a long time now. 6-7 months. That's long enough to call you my shorty. You call me your shorty.
What y'all be saying? My man, my man, my man, my man.
My man, my man, my man, my man. And I'm still gonna text Jerome when I leave you, baby. You like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, He's texting Amanda. You better not be dumb. You better not be dumb. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
He's still texting Amanda.
Yo.
And that's okay, though, because technically, the technicalities always matter. Technically, you're not my man. Until you say, can you be my girlfriend?
So is that something? All right, so
it matters.
At this big age that we
It matters. Don't let
matter?
no man tell you that it don't matter. It matters for that clarification. It matters for that title. It matters. When he put a ring on your finger and he say you're my wife and y'all go say I do, it matters.
Do it?
It does. Because if you want me to
wife?
act like your wife, then make me your wife.
Okay.
Like, if you want me to act like your girlfriend, make me your girlfriend.
So if you have a situation with somebody for maybe 2-3 years,
then it's just a situation. You heard how he said that? Make sure you listen to what they're saying.
Y'all traveling, y'all fucking. Y'all might have a exclusive relationship, but it wasn't.
Who's exclusive, me or you?
Either like both of us. But it wasn't verbalized that we boyfriend, girlfriend.
It's always verbalized. It's never... at this grown-ass age, you should be able to say, you are my girlfriend, or I want you to be.
I agree with you, but I could debate you on that a little bit because sometimes I feel like, it's like I said, some things don't need to be explained. Or like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. So I want to ask you, so you feel like females need to hear that? Like, listen, you my girl.
Yes.
Okay.
You know why? Because one is validation. One is making me more comfortable, to be more feminine. It's giving me the okay that this man is here. I could fall in love with you. Like, y'all think y'all the only ones that's guarded? Y'all think y'all the only ones who's scared of rejection or hurt or pain? Y'all think y'all the only ones who can go out and cheat? Y'all think No, it's always a two-way thing. It's 2022. While I'm very much...
Hurts more when y'all cheat.
Oh, well, don't do it to me then. But I'm just saying, like, when I say I love, like, it gives me a different, like, I can't speak for other women. I can speak for myself. I was raised in a household where my mother catered to my father. She cooked, she cleaned, she fucked. She made sure we was asleep, homework done, all that stuff before my father came home. That's the type of woman I am. However, in 2022, like, I also have to be real with the times. Like, a lot of men are not like that. I'm fortunate enough to deal with someone that is like that. I love to cook, clean, and fuck for my man. But the way men look at it, I feel like y'all look at it like a 9 to 5. Like, I'm going to do this for her. I'm going to do this for her. Like, I'm going to please her sexually. I'm going to please her physically. But emotionally and mentally, I'm going to fall short because that's my 9 to 5. I'm going to clock out at my 9 to 5. Mentally and emotionally, that's after hours.
I don't feel like a mentally and emotionally we fall short. I just feel like we deal with a lot of shit and the stress of the streets. And
but
the
why
stress,
you bring that home to your girl?
Hold on. And the stress of real life. And sometimes y'all might be nagging us about shit that we don't want to hear.
Are we nagging or are we asking for? And this is what, not my current guy, but
I feel like this is what the disconnect
with my
is.
ex. We used to ask each other, do you want comfort or do you want solutions? So is she nagging you because she want comfort from you? Is she nagging you because she wants solutions from you? Or is she just a nagger?
So what if
There's
when
a
you're
difference.
doing something, what if you're doing all you can do emotionally at this point, right? Because nothing happens like that, right?
It doesn't. 50 years, remember I told you.
All right, so clearly you're evolving. You're elevating, right? So what if you doing that and you in that stage, but it's still, I feel like you still can't nag a nigga in that process when you see he's evolving and meeting you halfway and the evolution is there. You cannot continue to nag because that's going to set us back.
But like I said, I'm very mature in my relationships. At least I like to think I am. You know, even though I do have toxicity in them, I like to think overall I am mature in understanding that my man is a man. He is a person with feelings, emotions, mental, physical, and mental, you know, sexual, whatever. As a woman, as a person, you need to be able to take back, am I nagging? Am I being too much? Or am I asking for the bare minimum?
But do y'all know how to, no, first of all,
am I asking for the bare minimum or am I nagging?
I'm against bare minimum because the females who I want to deal with and my lady, when I'm with her, she's top tier. So in no way can I do
Is she
anything.
top tier to you or is she top tier to herself? Because if she don't
To
feel
both.
that way, it don't matter.
2 ways. Top tier to me, top tier to herself and top tier to the streets.
But is that typically how it go? No. A lot of women are insecure.
A lot of women are insecure, but it's our job as men to build you
But
up.
are you building her up? Or you? No.
Of course,
No. Are you building her up, or are you say you building her up?
I'm building
Does she
her up.
feel that way, or
She
do
does.
you feel that way?
She's gonna feel that way.
That's the problem with men. Y'all feel like that we.
No, it's not that.
As
The
a
thing
man-
is that we're not perfect, right?
Listen.
But if we building you up emotionally,
Do
pleasing
you
you
think
sexually,
you think you're doing that,
and-
but are you actually doing that?
I am. I'm not doing now. Hold on.
Is she telling you that you're doing that, or are you telling you that you're doing that?
Hold on.
I need to know. Because like,
but hold on. Now look,
¿qué pasa?
Demon. But am I doing everything that I can do? Am I doing everything that I can do? No. You know why? Because nobody does everything that they can do.
Why not?
No.
A relationship is you giving 100 and me giving 100. Not
It's
me
never
giving 50,
gonna-
you giving
but
50.
you're
It's 100, 100.
But your 100 you giving to me, you might feel like you giving 100. I might feel like you giving 85% or 80. You see what I'm saying? You could always
That's
do
where
more.
understanding come in, though.
But there's always more. So that is where understanding comes in. So what I'm
These
saying
men
is,
will never learn.
no, but y'all women would never learn, because if we sitting here telling y'all, like, listen, this is what we doing, we're evolving, we changing for y'all, don't knock us, or like don't be so quick to, not acknowledge what we doing. Be like, all right, baby, you still got work
I
to
agree.
do. You still
I
got work
agree.
to do, but I can acknowledge that you doing this because this wasn't the person that you was before.
I agree. Today before coming in, I tell my shorty, I see you trying. And I see you trying to work through things that you typically wouldn't work through. I'm happy. Is that so hard for y'all to tell a female? Like, that's where the toxicity come in. Like, in a relationship, like I said, it's 100, it's 100. Sometimes you can't give 100 and you can only give 80. Then I have to give
I'm
120.
gonna be honest with you. You can't look for communication from a hood ass nigga. And I feel like females want.
That's true.
I feel like
I love me a hood nigga.
Listen,
I love
there's
me a
nothing
hood
wrong with
nigga.
Y'all want hood niggas. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I'm not the most hood ass nigga. Me, I'm a chameleon. Me, I blend in with the hood niggas. Me, I got white
do you
friends.
give your girl
Jewish
communication?
friends. I give a hood dick. I give her communication, and I do everything that I could do. At the same time I feel like females, you can't want a hood ass nigga and want a good relationship. A hood
Yes, you
nigga is not
can.
communicating with you.
You can't say that. Yes, they are though.
A hood nigga
yes,
is
they are
not
though.
communicating with you.
No,
Oh, God.
you aren't
You can't
communicating
want
with her.
A husband, you're not finding. Not to say it like that. Listen,
You aren't.
and I love all my
communicating with her.
bros in the streets and the hood and the projects. A nigga could tell you.
Listen.
nigga getting up, hold on. Nigga getting up, nigga thinking about some money. Nigga thinking about, like I said, the law. Nigga might have a whole bunch of shit going on, right? Hood niggas is not the best communicators. They not.
But that's when they get a solid
not.
bitch. That's when they get a solid
They
bitch
not.
to help them communicate. And it's not just the bitch. You got to want to communicate. This is where the toxic shit come in. As you see, it's not coming from us ladies. It's coming from the men. It's coming from the men. He's the problem. They are the problem.
Let
Make
me
sure
say
y'all put
something.
the donkey of the day
No,
for him.
no. Let me say
it's
one thing.
them.
Let me say one thing. Y'all see these hats that say, "Are you toxic or not?" I got the next hat says, "I'm the problem." No lie.
Yes,
that's the next
you
hat
need
coming.
that.
That's the next hat
They're
coming.
The problem.
The next hat
Because
coming is "I'm the problem."
Women, we are naturally set up to submit to a man.
No,
I
don't think so.
We are not. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. If a woman is not submitting to you because you're not doing the thing that she feel like you are worth submitting for.
No, but what if you really doing? What if you really is think?
No, like I said, the current guy that I talk to, he's not a hood nigga. He's not a shooter. He is not that type of man. He a 6-figure nigga. He worked as a CEO. He owned a couple Airbnb. He is grew up in the same house since the day he was born type of nigga. Nigga, I fucking moved every single year. Sometimes twice a year. I am really a project fucking baby. I'm really from the hood. Like the other night, a nigga pulled a beam out on me. My man didn't even see it because he not no hood nigga. He ain't peep what I peep. But then when he peeped it, he skirted off. When I finally put him onto it, he not no hood nigga. But me being the bitch that I am, I peeped the nigga before he did what he did. But my man wasn't listening. You feel me? Because he not a hood nigga. So I can't get mad at you for not understanding what I understand. But with that being said, you have to understand, this ain't the fucking 1960s. Your bitch don't stand behind you, she stand beside you.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I'm toxic. I stole the nigga's car. I'm toxic. I jumped through a nigga's walls. Like, I'm toxic. Like, I will pull up on you, nigga, all summer with the red Kool-Aid cup and throw it on your white shirt. I am toxic. But I understand a man is a man, a woman is a woman. I got my position, you got yours. Let's fucking play our shit. I am toxic when you take me out of my woman position and think you're going to talk to me like a nigga. I'm going to treat you like a nigga then. Now you want me to be feminine. Which one is it?
I love that.
That's what I'm saying. But listen, y'all looking at me? I love to suck my nigga's dick. I love to cook his dinner, pack his lunch, clean his clothes, do the extra errands. I love being a fucking housewife. But there's a difference between being a housewife and a fucking doormat. I'm not your doormat. I live in your home, not outside your home. That's all I'm saying. So when you give me outside, I'm going to give you outside.
I respect that.
As you should.
Okay. In closing,
I
Pink.
rest my case.
Yo, yeah, give it up for Pink, y'all. Give it up for Pink again. We love Pink. Listen, 2 things. What's things people should know about you?
That I am really that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm really that bitch. I'm really giving. I give to my community. I give to all the people around me. Because all they ever see is me dumping bitches on their neck. You know that?
Yeah. I can't, yo, send me make sure you send me the clip. We're going to put the clip. Y'all going to see it. We're going to insert it. From when you say that, it's going to, because we all going to see this in action. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really giving. Like, I'm really educated. I'm really fucking, like, I'm really that bitch. Like, I'll give you the, you don't even wear a one piece, baby, and I'll give it to you, and I bet you pull it the fuck off. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's the bitch I am.
Okay.
But I'm also the bitch that's going to make you stand on your shit. I'm gonna hold you accountable, and then I'm gonna slam you on your shit if you don't stand on your 10-2 feet. That's it.
So Pink, what you got going on, man? I spoke to management. I spoke to Day Day. She keep on talking about your nails. You know, I got Tati on the boards. I got Amanda on After Hours on the Rocks.
Listen,
I mean, you got some nails, man. You gotta send the team some. You know what I'm saying? You gotta send Tati and Amanda some nails.
Tati, I need to know if you wear a small, medium, or large, boo. Listen, the Pink collection. Make sure you shop it. These are press-ons. I press them.
Put that there. Pink collection right here.
I press them
right
off
here.
when I gotta press the bitch, and I press them on for dinner. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm the jack of both trades. I'm the best of both worlds. Like, listen, we got the Pink Baddies Boot Camp coming out.
On God, Pink Baddies Boot Camp is going up, but on season 2, yeah. If y'all don't see her, bring me on there. Like, yo, this is Chung right here.
Y'all gonna see him.
He's gonna help me on this one challenge. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna cry, but Pink, before you go, I did the special pink toxic hat for you. You gotta adjust it.
Listen.
You see, you know, our normal colors is black and yellow, but pink was coming, so I had to do a pink one for Pink. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, they call me Pink because it's pussy real pink. It's real good, too. You heard? We outside with it. Me and this pink hat and this pink pussy. We giving it out, yeah?
Yeah, good. That's it. We good. We
Listen,
good.
we outside with it. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I'm happy you was able to come. And are you toxic or not?
I'm a little toxic.
Yeah.
Come on. Two things I ain't running from, no bitch or no lumber.
I wanted this shit. What ass called?
Bitch, I'ma kill you.
Are you toxic?